If your car has suddenly started leaving mysterious oil spots on the driveway, or if you have noticed that you are adding a quart of oil way too often, you might be looking at a P053C trouble code. This one is all about the positive crankcase ventilation heater control circuit being high. Basically, your engine produces a lot of nasty vapors while it is running, and the PCV system is there to suck those vapors back into the intake manifold to be burned off cleanly. This keeps the environment happy and your engine oil free from contaminants. However, when the engine cools down, moisture can condense inside and turn into a nasty sludge that ruins your internal metal parts. That is where the heater element comes in. It keeps the system warm enough to evaporate that moisture and prevent that thick mayonnaise-like gunk from forming. When the EECM detects a voltage that is too high in that heater circuit, it flags this code and warns you that the system is failing. This is a medium to high severity issue because if that system gets plugged up with sludge, the internal pressure inside your engine will climb until it starts blowing out your gaskets and oil seals. To check it yourself while the engine is idling, try pulling the PCV valve out of the valve cover and carefully put your finger over the end of the hose. You should feel a very strong suction sensation. If you shake the valve and it does not make a clear rattling sound, it is probably gummed up with old burnt oil. Another old school trick is to take the oil filler cap off and place a stiff piece of paper over the opening. If the system is breathing correctly, it should suck that paper down tight within a few seconds. If you find the valve is just dirty, you can sometimes save it by spraying a little bit of carburetor cleaner inside to dissolve those gummy deposits. Also, take a close look at the wiring harness leading to the heater. Since this area is prone to oil leaks, the wires can get soaked in oil, which eventually eats through the insulation and causes an electrical short. If you see oily, mushy wires or a melted connector, that is likely why your voltage is reading too high. Clean those connections thoroughly and repair any damaged wiring before you consider replacing the entire EEM, which is a very expensive and rare failure point.